My name is Tony Rossel. I'm the proud publisher of Neighbours of Hespeler Village, and I'm with Jeni Chounramany from Choun Kitchen. Hi, Jeni. How are you? Yes, amazing. So I'm going to do what I always do, which is just ask local businesses here in Hespeler about their business, so that way you can learn more about them and try before you buy, or if you've been here in the past, you just kind of get to learn more about the story. So I just have a few questions I'm going to ask Jeni, and yeah, let's go. Woo-hoo. All right, so for people who may not know the story yet, tell me about Choun Kitchen and how it all started almost 7 years ago.
Well, my brother and my sister opened up about 7 years ago.
Yeah. And I remember walking in here and talking to you because you were here working with them initially.
Was for the first 6 months.
Yes,
and
exactly.
And then I had my baby.
You had your baby.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
But yes, they opened up and they ran it for the last 7 years.
Yep.
And they did really well.
Yep.
It was meant to share our Laos flavors with the community of Hespeler, and
yep.
just because there's not a lot of Laos food in
yep.
Kitchener-Waterloo, Cambridge, and I think it's flavors that people should try.
Okay. Well, okay, so Laos, tell me about the country, and tell me about how, like, I know Viet-Thai is quite popular or whatever. But
well,
you were saying Google doesn't even have a Laos food category.
They definitely don't. But we do infuse our food with Thai and Vietnamese food. So, because that's what we grew up with. My mom is a mixture of all.
Okay.
But the root of it is Laos with the Thai and Viet flavors in it.
Okay. And so, can you describe Laos food as compared to Viet and Thai food?
Laos food is not pretty.
Okay, that's fine.
It's more about mixing each ingredient and making sure all of the flavors are all together in one. So when you do order a dish, we always try to tell people, make sure you have something of everything in that one bite, so that you can experience the full.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's kind of like this is totally a North American example. Sometimes, my kids would get very, artistic when they're designing their own pizza. They thought, oh, wouldn't it be amazing to have like a smiley face with the eyes, like. But the thing is, like, that looks pretty, but then like if you're cutting it into 8 pieces, two of the slices might be a total cheese pizza because like there's nothing, and then the other one might has it. So having everything in it can be really exciting.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's cool. So you helped launch the restaurant with your brother and sister, but now you've stepped back into a more active role alongside your son Aidan, who was not born 7 years ago. One of your other kids. What has this new chapter been like for you personally?
It's kind of emotional.
Okay.
Watching him step into this role, because he was working alongside Bobby, but now he's playing that role, and watching him be passionate about the flavors and then integrating all of our Laos traditions and our recipes and just being excited about it. It's just, I think any parent would be like extremely excited and emotional about it, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, okay. And so for customers who've supported Choun over the years, what are some of the things that have remained important to you from the beginning?
The warmth, the hospitality, just feeling the soul of the kitchen.
Yeah.
When you walk in the doors and when you try your food, like, you feel the love that goes into it, because that is our love language, is food.
Okay.
It originates from Laos, and it's like, I remember growing up and my friends would always want to come over because there was always food. My parents would always make sure there was enough for everyone. So it is a love language, and our food, we share it. It's shareable platters. It's like, it's enough to spread around the table because that's what we do.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's cool. So I think you kind of already alluded to this, but what does food and hospitality mean to your family? I guess, yeah, you just said it.
It's our love language.
It's your
right?
love language. So just in case you missed it on the first time, she's told you that the thing she's passionate about, and a big thing is food is a love language. And I know, I've heard that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach sometimes, but perhaps that also plays in for women as well. And if the food tastes delicious, how much even better, because not only does it give you the nutrients that your body needs, but then you enjoy it on its way down, and you feel wonderful.
We always say, it's like, do you feel the love in our food? Like,
yeah.
It's like we pour everything into it. So
Yeah.
every dish that comes out, it's like it matters to us.
Yeah.
The faces that come in, it matters to us, right? So
Okay.
we remember faces, we remember names, and
Yeah.
it's like serving friends and family.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what we mean.
All right. So this might tie in with this next question. So if you're reading ahead, right, Jeni? I can tell. I'm going to shield so you can't peek. If somebody is visiting Choun Kitchen for the very first time, what do you hope they experience when they walk through the doors?
They feel the soul.
The soul.
The soul of the restaurant, and how much we pour ourselves into it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the warmth and the welcoming, and just like you're a part of us.
Yeah, exactly. And you come in here, you're not getting a pizza or a hamburger, you're getting Laos food, or
Thai food, Viet
Thai,
food, and
Viet-Thai.
it's the Southeast
And
Asia,
like,
right?
yeah, Southeast Asia, they're all kind of similar, all different, in their own ways. So, okay. So what are some of the dishes people keep coming back for, and what's one thing a first-time visitor absolutely has to try?
One of our favorites is the Lao Laksa. Everybody talks about it.
The Lao
Laksa.
Laksa. Okay.
Yes. I remember we took it off the menu for a little bit, and they were not happy. They were
Okay.
not happy about it. So we definitely put it back on the menu. But it is a staple.
Yeah.
That people love. Our spring rolls are everyone's favorites.
Okay.
It's something that you can't not have when you come here.
Okay.
But also the Kho Soi, my sister put it on the menu, and it's been a fan favorite.
Yeah.
It's just warm and inviting, and it just feeds your soul.
Okay.
We do have it. But we do also try to, if people always ask, they walk in, they're like, what would you recommend? You know what? Look at the menu. Anything that looks uncomfortable, order it. Because you never know when the flavors are gonna
Yeah.
come in. And that's what we say.
Yeah.
Because in the end of it, we're hoping that they leave thinking about the next thing that they're gonna order.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, no, for sure. That's cool. All right, so this is a question I ask in all of my videos. So what does Hespeler mean to you and your family, and to Choun Kitchen?
Well, Hespeler welcomed us from the very beginning.
Yeah.
They are the reason why we're open still. They've become a part, we've become a part of their community. They've welcomed us with open arms, and we just hope that we can continue.
Yeah.
Because I've met people that were like, we've become a part of their comfort.
Yeah.
If they're going through something, they want to use it.
Yeah.
We had a mother come in frantically ordering a ramen because her daughter just had a baby. She just wanted to have a bowl of our ramen. This is amazing. So it's like, this is what feeds our souls.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So finally, is there anything you'd like to say directly to the Hespeler community and the people who have supported Choun Kitchen over the years? So those who've been patrons since day one, and those who have yet to walk through your doors.
Well, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's walked through the doors, that's brought their families in, that's left reviews, good and bad, that's given us the ability to keep serving the community. We just want to deeply say thank you. We're excited for all the new changes that are coming up, and we hope that you like it.
Yeah. And speaking of changes, and this will be on the video that I take, that people might see, I guess, maybe at the front of the video or maybe afterwards or whatever. Yeah, your husband just built out your patio, and it's beautiful looking. Yeah. So I guess that's something that's kind of new and all that.
It's brand new. We're still working on it, but yes, we got the bones done.
Yeah.
But, we're hoping for new furniture, and then we're gonna also have a covered patio with hopefully some live music and karaoke nights and just like fun. Just want to have some fun.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Okay, perfect. So thank you very much for your time, Jeni. I appreciate it a lot. And so thank you for watching. If you have any other business here in Hespeler that you would like me to interview, my information is at the end of the video. And so you can just reach out to me, contact me and say, hey, you should go and visit this place, Tony, and then I'll reach out to them. Yeah, Jeni, thank you very much for your time again. Have a wonderful day. And if you haven't had the opportunity to visit Choun yet, definitely come on over. I really enjoyed it, and my wife especially really enjoyed it as well when I brought the vermicelli bowl to her. I surprised her the other day, and she had it. So thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Bye.